Hello, class, and welcome to week 4. This week, we are going to be working on the week 4 lab, which is phase changes and energy forms and changes. So, I want to go over a little bit about this lab to help you understand what you're going to be doing. So, the first thing I want to show you, going back to the classroom and looking at this. So, we're in week 4. And so you're going to click on the week 4 lab, and then this will show you the simulation. So this is one link to the simulation, okay, where you'll have it here and it'll come up, or actually in the lab report, you can right click on that, open that in another tab, and you will also see that it opens up your simulation. So there's a couple of ways that you can do that. So you want to open up your simulation. You want to open up the state simulation, click on water, and set the phase as a solid as shown in this image. So we're going to click on states. You're going to choose water, and you're going to choose solid. Okay, so that's your first step. All right, and so once you've done that, and it says this shows 157K, so you can go up a little bit to 157. There we go. All right, so now closely observe the type of motion that the molecules of the water have, the types of motion that are possible or vibrational, translational, rotational motion. You may have to do some research on these types of motion. Which of the following types of motion do each of the types of atoms and molecules in the solid state have? Okay, so you're basically looking at your molecules and observing the motion. Okay, you do have to do some research. So you can either look in your textbook or you can do a Google search, but you want to you want to define vibrational, translational, and rotational motion. Okay. And then are the molecules close together or far apart? Is the motion random or ordered? So all of that information you're going to answer in this box. Okay. And then question 2, we're now looking at a liquid. Okay. And then for question 3, now we're looking at water as a gas. Okay. And so you're just going to go through each of these questions. Okay, they're all dealing with the simulation that you're working with. Okay, and so you'll look at different conditions, all right, for your water molecules, and then answer the questions accordingly. When you are wanting to change the temperature, okay, just like you saw just previously when I was changing the temperature, you're going to adjust the heat and the cold. And so heat obviously is going to raise the temperature. Cool is obviously going to lower your temperature, okay? And then this looks at temperatures in degrees Celsius. And so to change that, you just click this down. And if you want to go to Celsius, okay, there you have. So solid, liquid, gas, you're looking at water and you're changing temperature and monitoring what is going on. If you have any questions, let me know. And remember, okay, so you have 15 questions. But say, for example, something happens, you don't finish all 15 questions at once, then make sure that you don't hit submit unless you're completely finished. The system will automatically save, okay? Just like now you see that it's saved at 11:07. There's no new data to save, so it's not going to save anything else. But if I type something in, it will save it. And then once you're completely finished with all 15 questions, make sure you submit your quiz so that you can get it graded. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.